Hello there, and thanks for joining us on today's edition of your educative and informative program. Well, in print on Pan-African Media TV, I am FRIDA, and today is Friday, the 10th of October, 2025, and we are delighted to bring you fresh updates on what is making news around the world. But before we go to see what the newspaper brought for you, you have to stay tuned. We shall be right back just after the transition. Beautiful people, if you are just joining us, you are live on Pan-African Media TV and the program on air as well in print with me, FRIDA. EGBESON. A lot has happened in the course of the week, and Well in Print is here to give you fresh updates on what is making news. Today is Friday, the 10th of October, 2025. I will not be alone in the house. I will be joined on set by FANKA, who is the General President of ISCC. But before we go there, up next is our weekly press review, taking us to the United States of America with the Miami Herald this morning, carrying as major caption, "King tide in South Florida getting worse and a sign of sea levels rise to come." Away from that, the Wall Street Journal this morning headlines, Israel-Hamas agrees on hostage deal. The report says that Israel-Hamas agreed Wednesday in a deal that will release all Israeli hostages held in the Gaza Strip, in the first step towards peace after 2 years of war in the Palestinian territory. President Trump has said hostages will be released soon, while the Washington Post this morning carries as headline, Gaza ceasefire is a stroke, a big step into end long war. The Seattle Times reads, Israel-Hamas agree to U.S. peace deal. From the United States of America, ladies and gentlemen, we move over to the United Kingdom with Financial Times headlining this morning, Israel and Hamas agree to first phase of U.S.-led ceasefire plan for Gaza war. Deal on hostages closed. Trump has hailed momentous breakthrough, while diplomats warn of challenges. Away from there, we move over to the Independent this morning. The Independent newspaper is carrying as major headline, peace at last, relief and joy as Gaza deal agreed. Trump to visit Middle East after momentous breakthrough ceasefire celebrations as Hamas agreed to release of remaining hostages of Israel. Ceasefire wildfire appeal by Netanyahu top cabinet. Israel forces to begin withdrawal from Gaza after 2 years. First phase of hostages plan signed, but more tough talks to come. The Guardian this morning carries as caption, celebrations after Hamas and Israel agree first phase of development. From the United Kingdom, we move over to Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, with the Punch newspaper carries a major caption. The Punch is telling us this morning that Amu Pitan faces tough test as new next year. Opposition once against partnership demands urgent for reforms, while Tinubu and party defense appointment and urge for clarity and credibility. Daily Trust on its part, Daily Trust this morning is still on the same story, carrying a caption on the election of Amibu. Away from Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, we move over to Cameroon with the Voice newspaper. October 12 polls exceptional high. Newswatch on its part caption, presidential election special, Biya snubs nodding rivals at Marwa campaign rally. While Cameroon Insider on its part caption, Paul Biya vows in Marwa, I won't rest until all your demands are met. Away from Cameroon Insider, we move over to the Guardian Post that carries a caption, race to Unity Palace, Cameroonians decide on Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we saw it. Our newspaper ran up ranking us from the United States of America to the United Kingdom, going through Nigeria, through Cameroon. We shall be right back with the analytical part of the program just after the transition, so go nowhere. back, beautiful people. If you are just joining us, you are live on Pan African Media TV, and the program on air is Well in Print with me, FRIDA EGBESON. Well in Print is your bi-weekly program where we bring you news updates as recounted by news headlines around the globe and dive into the analytical part of the program. I am not alone in the house. I'll be joined on set by NFORMI FANKA, who is the General President of the ISCC, a civil society organization that stands for peace, justice in the country in how we reach human. So he's here present and always answered present each time we come calling. So we are very delighted to receive him this morning. NFORMI, good morning.
Good morning, Banan and FRIDA EGBESON, and good morning to all televiewers around the world. We know millions of televiewers are right here to watch us and let us pass the message the way it is. We are happy that this time around, this is the last edition of World in Print that we are having today, because next week we will be starting the next history of Cameroon and trying to build, because we have taken time to sensitize people on what is taking place in Cameroon and Africa, and even getting a message, information around the world. We know as for Monday, Cameroon will be writing another history because they are going for election on Sunday, and by Monday, riches and things will start coming out and preparing for timing that people should not be giving information out until the official proclamation of the presidential election in Cameroon.
Yes, NFORMI FANKA, once more I want to say thank you for being us this morning, for taking time from your very busy schedule to be on our set this morning. We dive straight into analyzing what the newspapers have said this morning. We are starting with the Miami Herald, which was our first paper for the day. Miami Herald is carrying as caption, King died in South Florida, getting worse and a sign of a sea level rise to come. You know, here they are announcing that there is the possibility that sea levels are going to rise in South Florida. What do you have to say in such a situation where you see a newspaper, where you see a country, people are warned before time, while in other countries, if sea levels are rising, they just take people by surprise? So what can you tell the authorities of South Florida?
I do appreciate what is being done in Florida, and it is a good way of leadership that when leaders at times, they put people at their places. You know, where you find meritocracy, that is where you see that people are working according to what they know, because this shows, these are proofs that people that are weather forecast are doing their job well, and as they have already forecasted like that, it is advisable that those areas should be remove people from there and put in schools or put in social houses while waiting then until the period given should pass away before those people can come back to their areas.
Yes, so Wall Street Journal, which is our second paper for today, Wall Street Journal is headlining this morning, Israel Hamas. Can we please have Wall Street Journal on the camera? Is talking about the agreement that has been signed between Israel and Hamas. Okay, thank you. Wall Street Journal this morning is carrying as caption, Israel Hamas agree on hostage deal. The report says that Israel and Hamas agreed on Wednesday in a deal that will release all Israeli hostages held in the Gaza. And see, I want to say that America and President Donald Trump, to be precise, has been very instrumental to ensure that this agreement comes to existence. And today we see with certainty that the two countries have agreed that they should give peace a chance, while Hamas has agreed on releasing Israeli hostages that have been there for years. Israel have accepted to start withdrawing the troops, and of course they are asked to allow humanitarian aid to enter the country. What do you have to say in such a situation where peace has been given a chance?
I will first of all appreciate the job well done by Donald Trump for taking the giant step to talk to the both leaders and to see that peace is given a chance. You know, it is something we have to really appreciate it, because the UN have tried all what they can do and they have not succeeded. And if Donald Trump is taking this place again, is making America to be the police, the social police of the world.